We're going to go into genetics part 2. A lot of people seem to underestimate what genetic potential really is. And I want to explain this, okay? You cannot change what is in your DNA. You can make what you have better. And you can make what you have better to the point where it's beyond what you could be natural. But you cannot change your DNA. And this is what I mean by that. A person who's predispositioned to be 5'6", let's say, me, for example, didn't grow any taller after the age of, let's say, 22, okay? I grew a little bit from 19 to 22, not much, but a little bit. There was human growth hormone that was a factor in that. I think so. May have not have been, but, you know, technically most people stop growing at 19. But anyway, back on the subject. Age 22, and you're 5'6", okay? You're not going to become 6 foot tall. And the same thing applies to muscles, people. Yes, you can build more fiber. You can create more. You can actually create more numbers of fiber, okay? Which means that you will definitely change what your natural limitations are. There's no question of it, okay? But again, can anyone be like a Mr. Olympia? No. Not anyone can be Mr. Olympia. And these internet frauds out there that claim, oh, you know, well, I could be a pro if I competed. You're full of shit. Okay, I compete, and I know what it takes to be pro. Okay, I've held pros, and I've competed myself on the local level and state level, and I've won. And it was very, very hard at that level. And I know that to try to go past that level would have been stupid. And I'm not stupid, people. I'm not stupid. That's one thing I'm not. I may not be big. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but I'm not stupid. So I figured out at a very early age when I'm helping guys like Kamali and my brother and Don and Big Rod, Craig Titus, you know, I mean, these guys were not normal. They were not like me. Or let's just put it this way. I had less than normal. So when I win a local show or when I win a state level show, it's really because of science and it's because I did my best. It's not because I had better genetics. There are plenty of people that have way better genetics than me. But I know how to beat them because I know how to trick my water, and, you know, all of those things make a huge difference come competition time. But all of the other days of the year, it's clear to see that when I win, it's just because I won that day. It's not because I was a better bodybuilder, okay? Now, what I mean by that is that this is my limit, okay? If I want to try to go past this limit, I won't be aesthetic. And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying your waist will grow, and if your shoulders are already set at a certain point, okay, that's not going to get any broader. Your muscles may get bigger, and guys, this is why everybody's using that fucking synthol, okay? It's garbage. You should never stick that crap in your body. But if you're going to do it, it's because you don't have a shoulder-to-waist ratio, or your belts don't flare out, or I don't know, for whatever reason you decide to take that route. But again, when you abuse steroids, HGH, growth hormone, insulin, whatever, okay, you're going to get to a certain level. And then that level of that amount of drugs that you're taking is etched. So, for example, if I'm to take 600 milligrams of trenbolone acetate a week to be at a certain level, well then, in order to pass that level, I've either got to be able to train heavier or take more, because now my body is used to that level, or clean out long enough so that that level is no longer relevant in my body. My system no longer recognizes it. This is important for people to understand. Nowadays, bodybuilding, today's cruising and blasting, you don't have that opportunity. So the levels just keep going higher and higher and higher. And really all people are doing, and I'm sorry, you call me out on this all you want, okay? But the people that are trying to call me out on this shit are the ones that have never really done low dosages, okay? You guys started off at 500 milligrams a test a week for your first cycle. You didn't start at 200 milligrams. You didn't start at 150 or some low level and then gradually build yourself up so that you don't get to the point where you're at 500 milligrams until maybe your second cycle. Not your first cycle. And some guys are starting off taking 1,000 milligrams of test right off the bat. You read some shit on the internet, oh, this is Big Randy's cycle. You guys are delusional, okay? Nobody can take this kind of drugs and not get seriously ill side effects. I had an email yesterday from a client, from not a client, but an inquiry of a person who wants to work with me, and this guy's taken PEDs for 2 years. He's 28 years old. He started taking PEDs at 26. He already has an enlarged heart. Already. And he wasn't even abusing the stuff. Okay? And a lot of it had to do with the timing of his drugs. He was taking everything pre-workout, thinking that it was going to help him get bigger. But the one muscle that you can't really limit in size because it continues to train all the time is your heart. So sacrifice a little bit so your heart doesn't grow, people. You want to take a lot of drugs and you want to take them before the workout? Your heart's growing. That's the muscle that's getting all the drugs, your heart, not your body, because your body doesn't grow from steroids until after the workout. It retains nitrogen. That's what steroids do. They retain nitrogen, meaning nitrogen has to be present. So your post-workout meal is what makes the recovery start. Other than that, you guys are just taking stuff to take stuff. And when you think that taking more is what's going to make you turn pro, it's not. It's going to make you sick, and it's going to make you sick fast, okay? Look, I mean, when people are taking, now, people are taking Trembolone a lot of people are taking Trembolone the entire diet. This is ludicrous. We used to use it at the very, very end when it was necessary, when you were reducing calories to the point that you had to have some sort of extra help in order not to be catabolic, okay? Trembolone acetate came in handy for those who were training their asses off, and in my opinion, they deserved it. Not like you punk motherfuckers out there that are starting off with 3 cc's of Trembolone a week, 12 weeks out from your cycle, 12 weeks out from your show, and then you get to 600 milligrams before. Man, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You read something on the internet, and then you think it's legit. You think that everybody who's winning is taking all these drugs. Guys, I got news for you. If it was only about drugs, I would be Mr. fucking Olympia. Don't you guys get it? I know more about this shit than anybody. Okay? I studied this. This is what I studied. So if you have to go to school for 6 years to get a PhD and doctor, or you have to be a doctorate in medical practice or whatever, this bodybuilding is what I studied. And I didn't study it for my own body. I studied it for everybody because I knew I couldn't be pro. I knew my genetic limitations, so I decided to be the best guru I could be. And I think the proof is in the people that I helped in the 90s that didn't take these dosages. I had Don at 288 pounds, and he was suffering from a predisposition kidney issue, not from steroids. He was born with it, okay? And he got to that level without having to take all the growth hormone and all this shit that Dallas died from, or whatever that the other people are dying from. Yes, now I'm saying names because I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off that people come to me, and then when I tell them what really works, they think that I'm lying. They think I'm lying because it's out there on the internet that they got to take more drugs because so-and-so took more drugs. You know what? So-and-so who took more drugs and whose program is on the internet, he's probably been taking steroids for fucking 6 years. It's not his first cycle. And it's called tolerance, people. You build a tolerance to the drugs. Okay? When you cruise and you blast, you build a more severe tolerance. And then doses have to go higher and higher to get the same effects. And you increase the amount of negative effects that you get tremendously.